Creating cloud-native APIs is now quick and easy. Start by logging in with your Google account at apis.7technologies.cloud. Once you create your first project, your dashboard will be displayed with no data at first. Dashboard Overview. Once inside, the dashboard becomes your control center. Track usage metrics, monitor request latency, manage user access, analyze request logs, and view cost insights all in one place. Stay on top of performance security and expenses with real-time data at your fingertips. Permissions Management tab. 7API allows you to configure user access levels to ensure secure collaboration. Keep in mind that project permissions and environment permissions are separate. Once you select an environment, user permissions will change specifically for that environment instead of the whole project. Setting up your environments. With your project set up, the next step is to create as many environments as needed. Environments are where you connect your database, deploy and configure APIs effortlessly, define tokens, settings for your API, and much more. REST API supports multiple relational database types, making integration smooth and hassle-free. Deploying your API and API token management. Once connected, deploying your first API takes just a few clicks, no manual coding required. For secure interactions, you'll need to generate an API token to make authenticated requests. These tokens can be customized with different permissions, custom expiration dates. Now that you have your API set up and secured, let's explore how to interact with it. With the SQL entity and REST API, you can run queries directly on your database, no extra middleware needed. Retrieve your data, insert new records, update entries, delete records, or even execute stored procedures, all through simple REST API calls. Full control, real-time execution, all production ready. Using the API, retrieving a list of users now. Let's use the API token to interact with this example user entity. To retrieve a list of users, we'll send a GET request to the /user endpoint while including our API token for authentication. This request will return a list of users in JSON format, including details corresponding to the attributes defined in your database table. We can filter the results by passing query parameters, such as searching for a specific username or ordering results. API documentation with Redoc. For a structured and user-friendly way to explore your API, 7API offers Redoc documentation. This interactive interface provides a clear overview of all available endpoints, required parameters, and response formats, making it easy to test and integrate 7APIs into your applications. In your Variables page, take control over how your API handles data. You can customize date and time formats, choosing between USA or European standards, ensuring consistency across your applications. You can also set query limits, defining how many requests can be made per query or simply make them unlimited if needed. Additionally, there's core settings, allowing you to manage which origins and headers are permitted, giving you flexibility in handling cross-origin requests. Moving on to your settings page, this is where you fine-tune the infrastructure behind your API. You can adjust timeout settings, determining how long a request should wait before timing out. Need more resources? You can scale your API by configuring memory allocation, ensuring it runs smoothly under different workloads. To optimize performance, you can select your preferred region, reducing latency for users in different parts of the world. And to keep everything secure, you can manage firewall rules, adding an extra layer of protection to your APIs. By leveraging these settings, you can tailor your API's performance, security, and data handling to meet the specific needs of your application. Get started today and unlock the full power of 7APIs.